cannot believe we finally made it. I am so excited about the day. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. Doing this again reminded me of when we first started in the last year. Because with COVID, it was really hard, we couldn't do a lot of things. Trying to keep connected with the young people was tough. All of the groups that we worked with were having a hard time. And yet here we are with an amazing tournament at Guards Polo Club, and it's all sponsored by outsourcing. Today, it's the celebration of everyone's hard work. It's actually the first time people really get to be together around this event. It's really a moment for all of us to take stock of what we've done.
For us at Marcus Lipton, it feels amazing for our young people to experience being at the Guards, networking, seeing our sponsors. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day, I'm sure.
There's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of competitors. They're all going around seeing who they're playing, checking out the competition.
No, this is going to be sick, right? This is going to be so sick. I am going to be the star player.
That makes two of us then.
The day is when we actually put everything into practice. All the training we've had over the last week and all the practice matches we've had, which was really great fun. We still are a team, and I think we're going to be keeping in touch with each other forever, to be quite honest.
I am so proud to be the chairman of the Power of Polo, and to see the vision that Katie and I set up literally come alive and come through.
So when I look around now, I can see all the different groups mixing together. Everybody's talking to everyone just like a colleague, like a teammate. And it's just really magical to see, and everyone's so confident. I think that's one of the things that's really amazing to me that this kind of space gives, that's so unique about what we do from the charity perspective, is the confidence to be in a place like this. And look around, it works, look, it works, everything works.
I'm running around on a horse, of course, get me a canter or a gallop, give me some more, looking at teams and they're telling me you pass the balls, like, let me just get this through. And let me show them, like, what, goals a man scored 2, get me?
Well done indeed, Jamal. Thank you so much.
To be honest, that's one of the standout moments for me, because that's what this is all about. It's obviously about the riding, it's obviously about the polo and giving them that sporting opportunity. But alongside it is this huge part around social mobility. So we have Change Your Line as the strapline, which is the polo way of saying change your life. Underpinning it is the science of changing the way you think, basically. That's really what's going to change your life. And I think there's two things to that. One is like reprogramming how you react to things, and then the other one is being inspired to overcome some challenges because things are worth fighting for and looking for, and believing that your life can be better.
Whenever I meet up for these annual polo camps, I'm able to always go over the previous year about what I've done and how far I've come. I've always found polo to be a means of an escape from severe bouts of stress. It helped me deal with my low mood for a very long period of time. I've also been able to speak a lot to the people involved with the charities, so the horses work in tandem with the people, and they've become a massive pillar of support.
So the pay it forward effect that you have in a lot of charities, we're beginning to see much more of it. First and foremost, it's doing something which is so extraordinary to everyone's lives, to be on a horse and to play polo. Just that one message about I have done this and I have learned from it is such a catalyst for change elsewhere.
Being surrounded with people who have done well and who are successful, and sharing their stories is really a big part. And now that we've come here, we've conquered fears and we've done all this stuff. So now when we go back, it's going to be like a new start.
Because we had such great support from our sponsor, we were able to plan these courses and deliver them, so I could be much more ambitious in my delivery. So this year, I really pushed the model. So we did a phenomenal course in April with Rugby Polo Club and South Central Youth. That programme focused around a group of young people as we've done before. And so it's really that individual participant journey and watching them come forward. An exciting new element of the course this year is actually social media. So we all know how important it is for people to tell their message in their own words. And with that becomes a lot of confidence.
Okay guys, team captains here, and we are literally riding our horses right now. And I have Marmite, and I'm so proud of her because I've learned how to trot properly on her now.
Pyra really took to the GoPro and vlogging. They also took to interviewing each other. So that was really, really important for us, because if I asked them the question, you don't get the right feedback. So hearing it in their own words was just perfect.
So how did you feel about that match?
Well, I was hit in the bum and it really stung, and my horse went mental, but good thing I stayed on with my horse even though I was hit, and we survived.
It also means that they pick out the highlights of the course, not things I think are important.
That's disgusting.
So that's all horse poo and straw mixed together.
I love watching the young people muck out because they always have a reaction against it, but then it's always interesting to see who goes forward and gets the job done and who actually tries to get out of it.
So we literally have to just like go underneath the hay, and we have to try and find all the poo and the wee that the horses have hid.
All the poo is disgusting, man.
I'm actually surprised it doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would, so it's not that bad.
I guess one of the most interesting moments for me during the course was being subjected to a TikTok video.
So you go like this, and then like this, and then you turn, and then the other
I can't remember any of it. I haven't ever done one of those before because I'm really old. And so the girls, Jada and Admire, they were incredibly prescriptive. They absolutely ran with it when we mentioned the word TikTok, and got us all doing a dance within about 5 seconds. They were very tough taskmasters. It had to be absolutely perfect, and we all had to do it about 20 times. And so that's been a standout moment, watching a young person run with something that really resonated with them and really helps us to tell the story and see the message. The second partnership that we did was with the Metropolitan Police and young people through Marcus Lipton Community Centre in Brixton. It was probably one of our most innovative ones to date, because this was taking 2 different groups of people and actually using polo as an intervention for change.
So before I did this course, my thoughts on the police were they didn't like me, so I didn't like them. So we're gonna keep it that way, because you stereotype me, so I'm gonna stereotype you.
You know what's funny? One of them was like to me, oh, can they arrest us whilst we're up there?
I think they thought they were going to come here to get arrested. But that's the sad truth of, I think, what young people see us as.
But I wanted to see if we could really make a difference that really challenged what was going on between young people and the police.
And I think doing things like this means that, like, really, we're all part of the same community in a sense. Like, we're there to serve the community. You guys live in the community. And the fact that we get to do stuff together that isn't involving arresting, stop and search, things that police would normally be seen as doing, is just a new way to kind of build relationships.
They're still going to have the memory of this when they go back to London, knowing that where I actually stayed in a house with police officers for a week and it was actually calm.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, like it was cool.
Nothing happened.
In most of our courses, we like to have youth leader positions, and it's really important because it gives people confidence, but again, it's someone who looks like them, talks like them, and can relate to them.
And we got the young people and power of polo there as well. I swear Tuesday, it was kind of mad. We had to jump on the horses for the first time. It was all mad. I can't lie, I'm looking to myself, I'm looking at Cluedo, how do I do that? Then I was just...
Jamal brought a phenomenal amount of positive energy. He was just so great at jumping in, trying everything, and he always had a great reaction to the sport.
Oh, what? I can't lie, I was good. I was sick. Darren, I spun, man. That was hard, bro. Are you mad? We were clamping down on my man, bro.
He was absolutely pivotal to the success of the programme.
Since I've been on this course, my confidence has gone up. I've experienced new things and learnt new skills I didn't think I would do. I'm gonna miss how this felt.
Seeing them return today, I think, was such a joy because right from the start, all that hard work around the collaboration and the team spirit and the teamwork between the group was just totally there.
First and foremost, I think they've all got passion for polo now, which is amazing. But also, I think bridging that gap with the police, so when they come back home, is a better relationship with those community police officers.
It's all about how do you take the trickle-down effect or the ripple effect of what we do here back into the communities. And what we've seen right now is how each individual member who comes along here does something positive to their own communities, to their immediate circle of friends and beyond.
Such massive cohesion today. And they're realising actually that to get ahead in life, you can work together and make it work for everyone.
I want you all standing shoulder to shoulder with everybody. No one in front, no one behind, no one's better than anyone. Okay, we've been on a right old journey this week. As I said to you guys earlier on today, you arrived on Tuesday. You couldn't ride one side of a Blackpool Beach donkey. But look at you now.
The Cool Hooves team were amazing. They show leadership when people are nervous, and they recognised when to push and when to support. And they just got people going.
Let's go to work, come on, let's dig in. My grandmother can run faster. Teamwork makes the dream work.
The last programme we worked with was very exciting because we had wanted to find a space where Power of Polo could contribute to our veteran population and the armed services population. And so we linked with Elaborate and the Armed Forces Equine Charity as one sort of tripartite partnership. But what I found amazing was how these men whose whole life and persona is about strength and I guess the alpha male being in the army, they shared with each other these depths of their emotions and the challenges they'd had.
There are some of them that have opened up to me and, told me about their problems. And also, I've told them about my problems, and my problems are quite severe. The fact that I've lost my confidence, I'm depressed and everything else, suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Isolation kills veterans just because that's not how they've grown, that's not who they are, And like with anything, your circumstances in life can change very, very quickly.
I served 22 years in the Royal Navy. I lost my job during COVID. I was homeless for 18 months. You feel isolated and vulnerable. It's two basic things that every ex-serviceman needs: somewhere to live and somewhere to work.
Watching them all come together, it made me realise what their life was in the army and how connected to that world they will always be because of the life they led, and how important it is.
Big change happens with little movements and with little steps, and I think that's something that we're doing here. We always sought to create inspiration for people, but I think today we've achieved aspiration as well, which I think is wonderful.
From the South Central Youth.
I think we proved that polo can have a social return, that we can have a model that can do that, and that we've developed it. We still have to develop it further. We can make it better, stronger, bigger, but ultimately we can use this sport to help people from all different walks of life in a way that is meaningful and appropriate, and we proved that today.
Going to give us a demonstration of rapping.
Which is a little freestyle thing. All right, cool. A cappella, yeah? All right, cool. Welcome, everyone. I scored 2 goals. Blue team's gonna win, but that you already know. But big up the white team as well. They played all right, And I'm feeling all sweet like Rolos. I was up on my horse playing polo. Them man, they already know how I did. Man's up on the stick, no pogo. Check it. I'm running around on a horse, of course, get me a canter or a gallop, give me some more. Looking at teams and they're telling me you passed the balls, like, let me just get this through. And let me show them, like, what? Goals, that man scored 2, get me? So, yeah, man.